Should you pull for Zhuang Fangyi? That is what we're going to find out today. So here's the character overview for Zhuang Fangyi. She's an electric DPS that wants electric infliction or electrification, and ideally some SP recovery from her Vanguard teammate. She has very cool attack animations, sound effect, and a transformation-based ultimate. Massive damage from the ultimate form enhanced battle skill. We'll start with the pros of this character. The first pro I would have to say is that she has one of the best ultimates in the game. She gets increased mobility, floating speed, she gets blink dash, she gains interruption resistance to ignore enemies' boss attacks and mechanics altogether. It has long duration, high uptime, basic attack sequence that has a lot of range, that covers the entire planet. So those are all the first pro. All of those things were packaged together into one pro because she has more. Her second pro, I would say a major pro, is that she has very free-to-play friendly teammates. Her best partner is literally a starter character. You can't go wrong with using Perlica. Perlica has the most simplest kit. She just applies electric infliction and applies electrification. And those two things already help Zhuang Fangyi in everything she needs. So her best friend is Perlica, and everyone has Perlica. There might be like future premium supports that are gonna come in soon, but as current standard, she already has very nice free-to-play teammates that work with her. And also a common teammate is like Arknight, which is also 5-star, which is almost free. You can get a lot of 5-star in this game. The next slot is usually Avanna, which is a 5-star, or Antel, which is a 4-star, or Alash, which is a 5-star. So far, it doesn't really have any 6-star support other than maybe Gilberta. So you get the point. Her pro is that her team comps are very free-to-play friendly, and she does not like completely rely on a very special 6-star unit. Her next pro is that she can deal damage. She is probably one of the best damage dealer, the most meta damage dealer for the upcoming season. For like the next few months, honestly. Zhuang Fangyi is probably the meta herself in this game. Alright, next pro is pretty simple. She has some self-sustain, so she's not completely reliant on sustain. It's inside one of her talents. If you have, she gains some damage immunity, and also she can heal herself when you have her battle skill stacks. It's hard to like trigger this intentionally, but it just like automatically works for you. And as for her last pro that I want to mention, she probably has more, but this is the one that I would like to explain in detail, is that her basic attack sequence, both in her base form and her ultimate form, has a lot of range, and also has a lot of like built-in mobility to dodge enemies' attacks, making it very reliable and convenient for final strikes and generating SP. And I think it has even more range while in ultimate form because you're like faster in ultimate. Now, with all the pros of Zhuang Fangyi out of the way, let's talk about the cons of Zhuang Fangyi. Okay, first major con I would say is that she's very much reliant on her ultimate. So that basically also means she's very energy hungry. And this problem gets worse in like Umbral Monument because you start with 0 energy. So the first rotations in Umbral Monument is going to be pretty painful with no energy or ult. So all of her Umbral Monuments run is going to start very slowly. So compared to like other DPSs, she can't really like just speed run things as fast. Next con I would say is that she really only plays into one team, which is electric team. She's SP hungry. She only cares about electric infliction and electrification. No other elements really help her at all. Next con I would say is that she's, aside from being energy hungry, she's also SP hungry. Or you can say her team is SP hungry in general. So with her team, only Zhuang Fangyi and Perlica uses the skill. The rest two teammates can't afford to skill at all. They just have to use combo skill and ultimate. Like for Arknight, this kind of works out for her. Arknight is a really good partner because her combo skill generates SP, her ultimate gives electric infliction, and her battle skill also like gives SP back, but you have to spend 100 SP to get 30 back, and you're better off just not using the battle skill. Kind of works for Alash too. I mean, I think Zhuang Fangyi teams do trigger Alash combo skill and also Alash ult. So you also won't be using Alash battle skill as well. Antel might be a bit hard because you do want to use Antel's skill, but that's only one point. I haven't seen anyone test it out with Antel yet, so we'll just have to see soon. Next con, the fourth con I would say, is that Zhuang requires a very long on-field time. I mean, you can tell from her ultimate, long ultimate, she definitely is going to be the manually control operator most of the time. The nice thing is that you can still switch operators if you need to while in ultimate form, and you won't lose the ultimate form. I haven't seen how the AI controls the ultimate form Zhuang Fangyi. I don't. Maybe it's like in Honkai Star Rail Auto Battle. Hopefully it's good. But the point is that Zhuang Fangyi can really be played as a main DPS only. She can't be like a sub DPS in the back lines. And another con is that her weapons are not very free to play friendly. Only the signature weapon and the battle pass weapons are really good with her. The rest options like Oblivion, which is a 6-star gacha one, and her best free to play Monaihe are all very cope. And I haven't got her signature weapon or battle pass weapon yet, so I'm just gonna stuck with these options. So when getting Zhuang Fangyi, be ready to also get her signature weapon as well, or at least try to get the battle pass weapon. Her third option, Oblivion, is like 75% of the performance of her signature weapon, so this is one major con of her. And the last con of this character, I would say, and this is kind of a personal thing, is that her basic attacks are not very like impactful or damaging, not really part of her game plan. I mean, you do need the final strike, but the basic attack has very good animations, which I thought her ultimate enhanced basic attack would be the primary way of her dealing damage, kind of like Yesun Guang. But in reality, it's her ultimate enhanced battle skill that's doing the most damage. So her basic attack doesn't really matter that much, other than just getting the final strike. And that was just a little letdown for me. And up next, I want to talk about how future-proof is Zhuang Fangyi. Is she a good long-term investment? So overall, her damage might get power creep, but that's going to be like 10 years from now. Realistically, her damage might get power creep in like maybe a few months or maybe even a year. So that's still like a long time. I mean, you guys remember Acheron? She was the best damage for like a year or two until now that no one really cares about Acheron anymore. That's kind of how I see Zhuang Fangyi. And as you guys know, Zhuang Fangyi can't really support or do sub DS, so she's kind of locked into that role. Another reason of why I think Zhuang Fangyi is really good long-term investment is that she's the ruling leader. So if there's going to be an overpowered character, it's going to be her. And other than that, future ruling character supports might all work with her, and Zhuang Fangyi might be their best in slot main DPS. So if you like future ruling characters like Mifu and all that, Zhuang Fangyi might be their best teammate that you want to invest in. Zhuang Fangyi is also the first Enfield character ever to have an extended double duration full patch banner that lasts for like, I don't know, 50 days. Definitely more than a month. She's probably like a Void Hunter level character. And all of these signs point towards her being very future proof and very worthy of investment that pays off in the long term. So should you pull? You should pull for Zhuang Fangyi if you don't have a premium main DPS in general. You cannot go wrong with having Zhuang Fangyi as your damage dealer. You should pull if you like playing characters like Prelica, Arknights, and other electric characters like Avelana and Antel. I always liked Prelica, but before that, I didn't really have a team to play with. There was not much electric team other than Avelana. But now, we all have an excuse to play Prelica and Arknights. You should pull for Zhuang Fangyi if you like the character, obviously. Another reason you should pull for this banner, factoring the Enfield gacha system, you could accidentally get Tong Tong and Rosie when you lose the 50-50. And those two are pretty good characters if you don't have them yet. Especially for Tong Tong, I can vouch for her and attest that she's a really good premium quality cryo sub DPS. As for Rosie, I don't have her, but she is a pretty good DPS, good physical DPS if you don't have her yet. So those are the reasons of why you should pull for Zhuang Fangyi. So now I'm gonna give you guys all the reasons you should not pull for Zhuang Fangyi. So here it is. If you're just listening to the video and not watching the video right now, I basically just shown you a blank screen. Cannot think of any reason to not pull for Zhuang Fangyi. I can't even say don't pull if you're broke, because a free-to-play can get enough free currency to pull for her in this version. 1.2 has like monthly pass and a lot of rewards, and her banner is super long. You're guaranteed to get her as a free-to-play. 120 pulls is like guaranteed, even if you started with 0 pulls right after Rosie. I guess the only reason to not pull for Zhuang Fangyi is that if you're trying to save your pull currency for retirement or something, maybe you want max potential Mifu. That's the only reason I can think of. But Mifu probably works with Zhuang Fangyi, so probably should just get Zhuang Fangyi instead. So final verdict. Overall, getting this character is a no-brainer. Your account and your character would probably go even further beyond when Zhuang Fangyi premium supports from ruling comes to the banner when they release in the upcoming version. So Zhuang Fangyi is probably going to be the best damage dealer for these few months, for like this year, for like a long time. So in terms of scoring, Zhuang Fangyi is like 100 out of 10 in terms of pulling score. That being said, let me know in the comments what y'all think about the worth of Zhuang Fangyi. I mean, I'm pretty sure you already pulled for her, so it's kind of pointless to watch this video. But let me know in the comments what y'all think, and I'll see y'all next time.